Hello, everyone. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, wherever you are in the world or whenever you're watching this video. Excuse me. My name is Karen Kimberly, pronoun she preferred, and welcome to This is Life Yoga, 15 minutes and under speed. So, this is the week of the winter solstice. So, kind of last week kind of started to bring us into it, and now I'm really going to focus on our winter solstice transition. That'll bring us right into the heart of winter. So, with that said, though, just a gentle reminder that this is all about self-care and doing some things for you. That way you can rest, recharge, so that you can be there for yourself, you can also be there for others. So if you'd rather lay in Shavasana, take child's pose, please do. Take care of your body. Listen to your body. If your body says, "Nuh-uh, I'm not doing it today," that's okay. Honor that and do something different. Do a different posture that feels better for you. It's 100% okay. It's not a problem. And if you'd rather just read a book, also not a problem. Not gonna hurt my feelings. So, with that said, let's dive right on in. So plant your feet flat on the floor. And once again, you notice we're in our chair today. I'm trying to get back to doing some chair stuff. So find your feet on the floor. I would recommend to pause the video and try to do this one barefoot because I think it allows you to connect better to the earth. So since you want to work on finding some connection and grounding during this time, consider that. So feel your feet flat on the earth. Lengthen your spine nice and long as if your spine could reach through the ceiling. The image I'm going to use today, because it feels very relevant, is feeling like a tree rooting into the earth, feeling your feet spread and connect. Oh, you reach taller too towards the sky, like the tree branches. You can feel into that. And just notice. What does it feel like to feel supported? And to reach and grow at the same time. Inhale, bring your arms up overhead. Exhale, hands to heart center. Eyes open, eyes closed, your choice. Based on what you're feeling and how safe you're feeling today, set an intention for today. Maybe it's around transition, since we're coming up on a transition. Maybe it's something altogether different. But what do you want to get out of your 15 minutes and under today? Once you've set your intention, if you close your eyes, gently flutter them open. Inhaling your arms back up overhead. Swan dive forward, forward fold. Adjust yourself on your chair as you need to. And work on letting go of your neck. So shake your head yes, no. Imagine your stress is just dripping off. We tend to hold a lot of tension in our neck. And inhale, slowly rolling up, bringing your arms all the way up overhead. Exhale, cactus your arms, gentle back bend. This does not feel good in your body, just remain straight. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, hands heart center. Okay, so I'm going to give myself a little bit more out here along. What we're going to do is we're going to do kind of a mini vinyasa. So you're going to plant your right foot perpendicular to your chair. So normally I'd come to a warrior two, but we're actually going to go into a low lunge in this chair. So for those of you who have issues with hip flexors, things like that, be mindful. Maybe consider taking a warrior two or an alternative posture. Or maybe just twist and turn using your arms instead, things like that. That's an option. So take your back leg, aka your left, and notice how mine actually is slightly, by the way, off the chair. This is how my chair allows me to be able to do this. And you can also bend your knee, having your leg straight or bent. But what you're going for is basically a low lunge in your chair. So it is quite intense stretch in your hip flexor, and it is challenging to hold that may be a little bit of support. That's the reason I'm wanting to chair to get myself set up. This does take a bit of a finesse to find it, and so I'm getting even more slightly off my chair just to give myself a little bit of space. So you can hold on to your chair, the arm of your chair. Take a minute to breathe, and to arrive your posture. And like I said, you may just want to just sit here like this. Totally fine. It's not a problem. On the next inhale, raise one of your arms up, whichever feels good for me. For me, it's what would be to you, the left. Right now, since I'm hearing you, the right. Give it a little raise up. Feel that lengthening. Exhale, switch to warrior two. Okay, and that may take a little bit of readjusting. This time, heel arch alignment. And reverse your warrior. Stretch. If you'd like, you can do a bind your shoulders and air calling for that. Make it flexible to you. Inhale, come up. This is going to take a quick bit of setup, a little transition. To take your right foot that was bent, leaving your foot out to bring it out here. Leave this leg alone for right now. Bring this out so that way your again foot is perpendicular to your chair. This leg stays out. You can turn it so you can turn your foot so it's perpendicular. Sorry, I want perpendicular challenge me to say today. I have no idea why. Reach up overhead. Exhale. Side bend over to your left. Over your straight leg. Kind of a mini triangle here. So if you want to make it more of a triangle instead of side bending, elongate both sides. You'll get more of a triangle feel. Inhale up. And then adjust for a horse variation. Hands at heart center. And take some breaths here. This is going to be your resting posture before we switch to the other side. Just breathe. Notice the difference between one side and the other. We've worked to one side. Now we're going to go to the left side. Just notice. See if you feel any difference. And set it up on the other side for that low lunge. So, left foot is perpendicular. Sorry, again, thinking from the kneeling perspective. You can a little slower space for that reason. Right? Gentleness, compassion, self-compassion. Elongate your right behind you or have it slightly bent. This is about protecting your lower back and not letting yourself arch. Again, find some support. This is my recommendation. Continue to wiggle until you found what works with your chair. There may be a different way that you support yourself this time. And that's okay. Both sides are different. Inhale, one arm up. In this case, I have a free arm that's close to the extended leg. I have some support with the elbow. And breathe. For a brief moment here. Exhale, warrior two. Take a minute, set it up, adjust. We're in no rush. The heel arch alignment. Find your warrior two. Take a minute, core engaged, shoulders down your back. Remember, the only thing you ever have to do when you're under the mat though, go chair. And then reverse your warrior. Take a bind on the other side. Feel free to take it on this side. Binds are always optional. Set up your triangle slash side bend, whichever way you want to take it. So again, bring your bent knee out in front so it's perpendicular. Your foot's perpendicular to the front of your chair. Keep your back leg extended at either side bend. Mind being careful if there's an arm over your chair. Or elongate it, making it more triangle-like. Your choice. Or neither. Totally fine. And back up for some for horse. And take a deep breath while you're here. Inhale your arms up overhead. Exhale, baby back bend, and just keep your arms straight up overhead. Bring your legs back. Shake it out. Acknowledge all that you just did. That was a pretty short, intense vinyasa type of experience. So coming back here. Inhale, arms up. Exhale, swan dive forward. Forward fold. Then shake your head yes. Shake your head no. Come back to feeling your feet on the floor. Make sure you feel that connection to the roof. Just inhale, rolling back up. I want you to take a quick moment in your hands to your heart center, eyes closed, eyes open. Come back to your intention. And also just take a quick check-in of yourself. Notice where you started and where you're ending. Take a quick scan, make any notes, any observations. You close your eyes, gently flutter them open. If you have a few more minutes, feel free to sit in your chair, take a seat of Shavasana, absolutely wonderful option. If you're transitioning out with us, thank you so much for joining me. I hope that today is filming like 2 days before the solstice. I hope that your winter solstice is a beautiful day, a beautiful time of transition for you. Take that time to honor that transition. Slow down and just notice. The earth is a great guide for transitions and just reminds us that transitions happen and it's part of life. We can go with them, we can fight them, putting in tons of energy. It's flowing with the transition. And it's a whole different experience. Anyway, thank you very much for joining me today. For taking the time to take care of yourself so that once again you can be there for yourself and for others. Feel free, like, subscribe, share. I really appreciate it. Leave comments and follow me on social media. I really mean when I say please leave comments because I do want to hear from you. It does mean something to me to hear from the community of people who are part of it. So thank you so much, and I look forward to seeing you next time. Take care. Bye.